So today we will have a discussion on conversion of one number system to the other number system. Already in the previous class, we have seen the different types of number systems. Okay, so where we have seen that there are four types of number systems, that is decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Now we will see the types of conversions, means from one number system to the other number system, how we can able to convert. We can convert a given decimal number to binary or else to octal, hexadecimal. Okay. Or else if a binary number is given, we can convert it to decimal. Octal number, if it is given, we can convert it to decimal. Hexadecimal to decimal. If binary is given, and then we can convert it to octal, binary to hexadecimal, then octal to binary, hexadecimal to binary. Then we can convert octal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal. Now here, to convert, we are having a particular conversion method. Okay, so we can classify it in this format, that is decimal to other number system. How to convert? We are having one group. Okay, and then other group is, if other number systems are there like binary, octal, and hexadecimal, how to convert them to decimal. This is one type of conversion. Okay, for easiness I have converted this into blocks so that easily you can remember how to convert a decimal number to other number system, or else other number system to decimal conversion, how we can able to do. Then we are having other group where we can convert binary to octal and binary to hexadecimal. These two are of same format, whereas octal to binary, hexadecimal to binary, these two are of same pattern of conversion. And the last remaining is octal to hexadecimal and hexadecimal to octal. Okay, these are the different types of conversions. Now here we can take an integer number or else a floating number, means with a decimal point. For example, number can be like this. Just decimal number system, already you know that numbers will be from 0 to 9. So like this number is given. If base is not mentioned, already I have told that it is not necessary in the case of decimal number system. So 1, 2, 3. This number we have to convert it to other number system. Means decimal number is given. So you are supposed to convert it to some other number system, like base 2, might be base 8, might be base 16. Okay. Now let us see one by one. So I'll begin with the first group, that is decimal to other number system conversion. Conversion of decimal number system to other number system. So how we are going to convert? To convert a decimal number system to other number system, a decimal number will be given. Okay, so that decimal number we are supposed to divide by the respective base. What is the meaning of respective base here? For example, if decimal number is given and you are supposed to convert it to binary, so binary base is 2. Binary base is 2. So we have to divide the decimal number by 2 so that we can convert the decimal number system to binary number system. Similarly, if you want to convert a decimal to octal, then divide it by 8. Decimal to hexadecimal, divide it by 16. So when you go on dividing, you will be left out with the reminders. Okay, so the reminders should be kept aside till the decimal number is further not divisible. Means if I go on dividing, then last whatever number it is there, it should not be divisible by the respective base. Till that you need to continue that process. Okay, Now what you are supposed to do, all reminders are there. From top, from bottom to up, we are going to write those reminders. Okay. Now let us take an example and then try to solve. Okay. Convert the given decimal number to binary. So here the base of the binary is 2. Base of the binary is 2. So we are supposed to divide the given decimal number by 2. Decimal number, we have to divide it by 2. Okay. Let us take an example and try to solve it. Let us take 35 as an example. Decimal number system. You are supposed to convert it to binary number system. So as just now I said, the respective base is 2. So we are supposed to divide it by 2. 35, if I am dividing it by 2, 2 17s are 34, isn't it? 2 1s are 2, 1 remainder, and then 15 it will be, and then 17. 2, so 2 17s are 34. So how much is the remainder here? If I'm going to divide like this, that is 35. One, I'll show you the example so that you understand. 2 1s are 2. Okay. Then left out is 1. And then this 5 we are going to get. This is how we are going to divide. 2 7s are 14. Okay. So remainder is 1. 2 17s are 34 we have got. So how much is the remainder? 1 is the remainder here, left out. Okay. So remainder is how much? It is 1. Okay. Now this 17 still we can able to divide. We can divide it by 2 again. So let us divide it by 2 again. 2 2 6 are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16. So 2 8s are 16. 16 means again 1 will be left out. That is what? 1 remainder. Again 8 is there. So still we can divide this by 2. So again we will divide it. 2 4s are 8. Now remainder is 0 because completely it got divisible. 2 2 4s are 8. So completely it got divided. Remainder is 0 this time. Okay. Again we have to divide it by 2. 2 2s are 4. Again this number got completely divisible. So again remainder is 0. Now this 2 again we will divide. 2 1s are 2. So remainder is 0. Now further this 1 cannot be divided because it is smaller than the number, that is base 2. Okay. So now how to write this? So this is how we are going to divide the number, given decimal number, and then how we are going to convert it to binary. We have to write it from bottom up. We have to write it from bottom up. So if we write, equivalent will be 1 0 0 0 1 1. So this is what the equivalent of 35. 35 in decimal is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 1 base 2. This is how we have converted decimal number to binary number. This is when the number is an integer. Suppose a number is given where it is a floating point, like 35 point something, 35.625 or else 125. Like this, the examples will be given. Now, in that case, how we are going to solve? Okay. Say the given number is 35.125 base 10, which you are supposed to convert it to binary. Okay. Now here 35.125, we can write it as 35 plus 0.125. This is 35. So this can be written as 35 plus 0.125. Means if we add, we are going to get the same number. Okay. So what we will do is 35, it is an integer. Now we will follow the previous example steps, that is going on dividing it by 2. For this, we need to go on multiplying it by 2. Let us see the process, how we are going to solve this problem. Now here 35 first we have taken, and then we will divide it by 2. Already we have done, we have taken the same example. So 2 17s are 34, remainder is 1. Again we will divide it by 2. 2 8s are 16, so remainder is again 1. 2 we will divide, 2 4s are 8, remainder is 0. Again 2, 2 2s are 4, remainder is 0. Again 2 1s are 2 and remainder is 0. This we already know, we are supposed to write it from bottom up. So 1 000 double. Okay. So that is 35, we can able to write it as 1 000 double 1. This already we have seen. Now let us take 0.125 and multiply it by 2. Means floating point, whatever after point it is there, we should multiply it by 2. Whereas integer, we have to divide it by 2. Now let us see. 0.125. 2 5s are 10, means here we will get 0 and carry 1. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, so this is 5. 2 1s are 2, point is there, and 0 is there. So whatever here we are going to get again in the integer part, that we will keep it aside. That we are going to keep it aside, as that we have kept here, reminders here, isn't it? Similarly, we are going to keep this aside. If 0, if we are keeping aside, so 0 only it is left out. For an example, like this, if it is there, 1 point, say 5 0. Suppose like this answer you have got. So 1 if you are keeping aside, 1 if you are keeping aside, so what will be left out? Left out will be 0.50. Okay, this is what it will be left out. That you need to remember. If 0 is there, we are going to keep that 0 here. If 1 is there, we are going to keep that 1 here. But what will be left out when 1 is kept outside? So 0.50 will be left out. So this is what the process. We should go on multiplying till the desired decimal points, or else you can, if you get complete 0, till that time you are supposed to divide. Okay, sorry, multiply. Now let us see how this need to be done. So here we are going to get 2 5s are 10, then 5, then 2, and then 0. 0 is kept aside. If we are keeping 0, then also this number remains same. Still it is a non-zero. We are supposed to again multiply this. We will again multiply this number by 2. 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 4, and then 5. So answer will be 0.500. Okay. So again, we are supposed to keep this 0 outside. Again, we will multiply this by 2. 2 zeros are 0, 2 zeros are 0, 2 5s are 10. So 2 5s are 10 means 0 here and then 1 carry. So answer will be 1.000. Answer will be 1.000. So 1 will be kept outside. So what will be left out after this? If we are keeping 1 outside, so here it will be 0.000. Further, if you are multiplying it by 0, answer will remain 0 itself. So here we are going to stop this. Okay. Now, how to write this floating point in binary is, if it is an integer, we have followed the bottom up approach, means from bottom we have written up. But in the case of floating point, we are supposed to write it from top and go towards the bottom. So my answer for 0.125 is 0. As it is floating point, we are supposed to start with 0.001. 0.001. Okay. So this is what we have converted 0.125. But actual given problem is 35.125. Okay. That's why just at the beginning I had told that 35.125, we can write it as 35 plus 0.125. Correct? So now here 35, we have got the answer as 1,000,11 base 2. Obviously it is base 2 plus 0.001. When we add, our answer will be 1,000,11.001. So this is what your binary answer. Okay. So the final answer is 35.125 base 10 can be written as 1,000,11.001 base 2. This is how we are going to convert the decimal number to binary if a floating point number is given. Okay. Now let us take other example where we are going to convert a decimal number system to octal number system. Binary means we have divided it by 2. Octal means we have to divide it by 8. Convert the given decimal to octal number. Let us take an example of 96. 96, we are supposed to convert it to base 8. So already we have seen 96 divided by 8. 8 12s are 96. 8 12s are 96. As it got completely divisible, remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Again, we have divided it by 8 because 12 is bigger. 8 1s are 8. So remainder is 4. So finally, conversion 96 base 10, that is decimal number, can be written as, okay, it is 96 is equivalent to what? 140 in base 8. Now let us see, if a decimal number is given, that to floating number, then how to convert. Okay, it is a similar process. Let us take an example. 96.015625. This we are supposed to convert it to octal number system. So octal base 8, divide the number by 8. 8 12s are 96. So completely got divided. Remainder is 0. So 8 1s are 8. 4 96. We can write it as 140 base 8. Now again we have to take 0.15625. So here 0.01565, we are supposed to multiply it by 8. 8 5s are 40. So 0 and then 4. 8 2s are 16 plus 4 20. So 2 here. 8 6 are 48. Again, we have got. So the final answer after multiplication of 0.015625 into 8 is this. So again, the same procedure, 0 need to be kept outside. Again, we will multiply this by 8. So 8 zeros are 0, 8 zeros are 0, 0, 8 fives are 40, 0 and then 4, 8 2s are 16, 16 plus 4 is 20. So 0 and then 2, 8 plus 2, that is 10. So final answer will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Again, we have to keep 1 outside. And then when we are keeping 1 outside, so the final answer is 0.0000. So when the answer is 0, we need to stop here. And already I have told how to write, that is 0 and then 1. So 0.015625 base 10 is written as, already I have told we have to begin with 0 point because it is floating point. Remaining is 0, 1. So it has to be written from top to bottom, that is 0, 1. When you combine these two, we are going to get 140.01 base 8. So this is what the final answer. Last conversion we'll see in the first group, that is decimal to hexadecimal number system. So let us take decimal number as 268. We will try to convert it to hexadecimal. So here 16 we are supposed to divide. So 16s are 256. 256. So how much is left out? That is 12 is left out. But 12 in hexadecimal, we can write this as 12. We can write this as C. Okay. Do remember, if the remainder is greater than 9, we are supposed to write it in alphabets. That is, mention it in alphabets. Now 16 is left out. 16 further we can divide. 16 ones are 16. So the remainder is 0. So the final answer is 10C. 10C. So 268 base 10 is equal to 10C in hexadecimal. Similarly, we'll take one floating point and then we'll see how to solve. Let us take an example of 268.0625 and try to solve. Already we have taken integer, the same number, 16. 16 16s are 256. Remainder is 12. So 12 we have to write it as C. Now 16 is there. 16 we can divide still. 16 ones are 16 and then remainder is 0. So this we can write it as 268 base 10 as 10C base 16. Now let us take the floating point 0.0625 0.0625 into 16 multiplied by 16. So when you multiply, you'll be getting 1 as the answer. So 0.0625 into 16. Just multiply and see. So you'll get the answer as 1.0000. 1 we have to keep outside because that is the rule. Now here 0.000 is left out. So again we have to write it from bottom. So that is what 0.0625 we can write it as 0.1. When we add these two, we are going to get 10C.1 base 16. So this is how we are supposed to convert the given decimal number system to hexadecimal number system. So in the next class, we are going to study regarding the conversion of other number system to the decimal number system. Other number system means binary to decimal, octal to decimal, and hexadecimal to decimal number system. See you all in my next video, and thank you for watching.